Hey, and welcome everyone. We're back with a bit of more Godot, and we're probably going to do a little bit longer today. We have a few things on the agenda, because last time Agonia basically told me I should do more horror in this little project. So I guess I'm going to start learning how to do how to do a lot of how to do lighting. I will directly implement that. I have no idea. Why is there a box? What box is that? Oh, okay. It's just like, okay, it's just like, ooh, I was almost like, oh no, where did this box come from? Thankfully, it's nothing relevant. Okay. So, yeah, last time, as you saw, we basically updated the enemy. So they're now patrolling, and as you can see with my absolutely amazing Photoshop skills, it now has a laser pointer and a hitbox that basically is like, if it touches the player, well, now it will follow you and chase you down. So we'll definitely make this nicer in the future, but that's that for now. And yeah, I guess we have to sit down and learn how to do lighting. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I would want to know a thing. So if I mute this, if anyone's in the chat, do you still answer you? Could you maybe check that for me? I can send you the stream. Okay. Sorry, Agonia, I need you to run some things for me to test a few things. Okay.
Opening Steam.
Stem. There you go. Okay.
So what do you want me to test?
Just put the volume up. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Then 1 second. Do you hear this?
It loads. Wait. Turning down.
You can't turn it down. Why?
No.
Okay, that's perfect. That means I can actually watch the videos without them being hearable on stream.
I think it's actually fine if you show them on stream.
You mean so?
Why wouldn't
I don't know. I think there's always the thing about, tutorials on YouTube, and I don't know if there's maybe copyright stuff. I'm very confused. Also, yeah, well, no ads, I would say, but yeah. Riveting. Well, I should, it should be fine. Let's just start working here because we have something to go through. Sorry from this new. Hi.
Just don't risk it then, I guess.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to me trying to learn programming because, believe it or not, I have no idea. I never truly learned it, and until a few months ago, I never seriously tried to learn it. And then I sat down and started building this project, and with tutorials and help and understanding, and somehow I managed to make it work. Like, this is basically what you're looking at is still a test level. This is not going to be the full game. This is, oh hey, I can have tile maps working with pathfinding. There's an enemy spawner. There's a patrolling enemy. It's all in one nice. That's new. That's a new button. A tap. I need to check out how that works. Okay, so is this even working now? Okay. Just so you know, I basically downloaded the newest engine version. So yeah, as you can see down here, we are not on 4.1.2. 4.2.1 I think was the last one. Let me check. 4.2.1 is behind us. We are on 4.5.1 now because, well, new stuff. And so let's just see if that works. That's also very fancy and new. Hello. Okay, something majorly broke. Okay, it works though? What? I am, drivers Vulcan running and okay. Shit. I definitely need to hit, because, yeah, if I now press this and it. Because this was actually supposed to be this one. And now it works. Perfect. So I guess. What can we do here now? That there's some new stuff here. But that still works. That also works. Also works. Wanna works. That also still works. Okay, what was the problem right now? Huh. I have no idea. Maybe this was one of those first time, yeah, sprite changes. Ah. No. You won't ever get me. and then it should be done. Okay, so everything works. Okay. Just very confused right now. Okay. Anyway, this means we should now, because as you can see, this is more of an, this was supposed to be an Alien Breed style game. In the end, I mean, maybe you don't know, who knows? So now we're gonna make it dark and moody. And I kind of wanted to just hide enemies and, you know, the shadow. Hey, um, that should not be too hard, actually. So apparently, time to sit that back and apparently the character. And can I put it on the character actually? Point light to D. And oh, that's a problem now. So gray in texture. I mean, I could definitely. Hmm. I need to work myself into this because Okay. So apparently then shadow on. Okay. Hello, Vivek. How are you doing? Welcome to me trying to figure out stuff in Godot and programming in general. Um, so apparently, okay. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm just a bit exhausted from the last days. There was like sleep schedule is weird, and today was a lot of stuff happening. But we had good soup today, so I hope it was a good soup. At least so. Sorry, Agonia. Was the soup good today?
Yes.
Very happy. Was good. Yeah, so now yes, it was a carrot soup with some sweet potato in it and stuff, so so wait, no. Here, add an occlusion layer. There we go. And so now we just need to look, because it would be those, I think. Yeah. Well, you know what? I can technically just put all the walls in there if I ever make this a bit more. Okay, let's see if this actually worked. Wait. I mean, to a degree, I would say. Okay, to a degree, this works. Yeah, there is light. There. And Nia spoke, "Let there be light." And then there was light. And then she realized it was pretty crappy, so she had to keep working. I mean, I kind of need to get better at this again, but expect a lot of cringy jokes on this channel because for I am cringe, and that is good. Point light to the okay. So we do want to. Let's please make it linear. That would be very nice. That's big. That's I mean that shook. It's honestly kind of the easiest ones to make. That's true. So maybe we need to have a nicer light, you know. And I wanted to do a bit of a pink light actually. Let's just keep doing that, I would say. Okay, how does that look now? This is still view. It is viewable. Good. Okay. So we have shadows. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Truth be told, I should probably look like for Godot light texture because this is a texture. Okay, because I wish I could just make it like a flashlight texture and put that on top of the barrel or so. That would probably be pretty good. And I just need to illuminate. I mean, basically, I would use the one I use now, the gradient one. Does that maybe even look better? Okay, you know what? Let's try this one again. Works. So, I really just wish the inner part was not as... Maybe that is better. Fair point, but it's better to a degree. Okay. We have a light source. That is part one. That is just like, okay, now I just need to figure out how to do it that everything else is dark and I can't see enemies. That is going to be critical now. Oh, okay. Wait. Ooh, FOV. It is FOV time, yes. Because like, I mean, you saw it. I mean, in older games, there was not that much, but I can do it. So okay, canvas modulate. Okay. So hello. That's shockingly easy, apparently. If that is actually everything it needs, that is surprisingly easy. I mean, yeah, apparently this is more yeah, apparently it just makes stuff, you know, it does everything lower except that white lights. So listen, Vivek, I'm new to this. I'm surprised that it is basically a built-in function to just fake light. I was already like, yeah, I probably need to be a bit precise, look out for stuff, and then it's just like, nope. How dark do you want it to be? Wee. Oh yeah, then we're in the same boat. You know what? Let's make it so that you can still see a bit, but it's pretty dark. Fair point. Okay, okay, you still... Die. Okay. Cool. I know. The flailing toddler is making progress. Not so flailing. Okay, this is good. Now we just need to hide the enemies, and then I technically need to just do a few things. Basically, I probably will keep a small radiant light on the main character, which makes sense. But I probably need a second point light that is more of a flashlight shape.
You need later one for muzzle flash.
I don't know if I... Maybe. But main thing is... Flashlight. Yeah, I would definitely... You know what? If that's the case, I would just rework the bullets to have a point light on them. So tracer rounds.
Yeah, tracer rounds work.
That would probably work better. Okay,
more tutorials.
And engines are magic. I mean, it's not that I don't have no ideas about them. Like I did some mapping back in the day, but this is like the first time I'm really into the programming part. Trust me, if you went from working with Unreal 1, maybe a bit of Hammer, uh, was it Tech 3? IW4 was it? Which is still like surprisingly good as an engine. Like there was a reason when people were like, "Oh, Call of Duty has a shit engine." I'm like, I worked with that thing. It's not bad to make stuff because it's basically it Tech 3. So the thing is like going from that to something like how's it called? Um, Unreal Engine 4. Making some stuff for uh, you know, Unreal Tournament 4 RIP. And then there was just like, oh, you can just do a few clicks here, and then it basically just lays out what all the walkable areas are, and then pathfinding just works with bots. And like, what do you mean? I can just enable bots with a few clicks. That's magic. That was amazing. Okay. Oh wait, I just realized one thing. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's established magic. It is. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait. So, enemy 3. So we're going for canvas item. So we want the light mask and visibility on layer 2. Okay. And then um material, a canvas item material. Uh-huh. Then we leave that on makes. We put it to light only. So now in main. Huh. Save all scenes. Does it still have? Okay, interesting. So this one, did I do it on enemy 3? I did do it on enemy 3. Interesting. Wait a second. Does it maybe still work for some reason? Uh-huh. Okay, no, still visible. But if I do it here and add a canvas item and blend mode light only, yeah. That should actually... Okay, I'm very confused right now. Hmm. So interesting. Apparently this should have just worked, but it doesn't. Maybe if I do it just hmm. Hmm. Maybe I need to. I'm currently just very much in the thinking zone because. Yeah, no, I need to save all. Cancel. So enemy 3. There we go. You know what? Maybe I put the light mask onto 1 again. And also here, maybe that will work? No, it doesn't. Okay, okay, something doesn't work here. Okay, so not light only. Yeah, it should just. What is the problem here? I um mm, yeah. Okay. I mean, if I put this one on, okay, if I give those light only one, and because those are the ones that are spawning. Maybe I have. I just want to see if they work. That's all right now because yeah, let's have the game running. Okay. I still see you. Yeah. Okay. That is weird. So, am I missing something here? Like, I mean, okay. Here's an honest thing. I could really just tune this down even more and make it just like really fucking black, and then when it runs, oh look at that. You barely see the enemies as well. And the enemy is aggressive now. And then if I go to enemy 3 and add a point light 2D, create let's make it the gradient. I mean, that one is actually absolutely perfect for what I want to do here. Now that I think about it for a second. Hello, texture. I want you to be switched. There we go. And then plus change the color to a nice purple. Um, hey, look at that laser in the night. Actually, now that I think about it, I could. I could technically change that texture. Now that I think about that, anyway, it's working. That makes me kind of happy. Um, sure. Okay. Question remains. Why can I still see you though? Laser in the dark? Happy. I don't want this to be as dark though. Like, if it is just somewhat dark, probably better atmosphere. Thing is just, I really need to find out how this canvas item works because, like, hmm, aside from the fact that I definitely need to get the correct texture into this, but apparently a light texture needs to have wait wait You know what? I'm going for the nuclear option. I'm asking for help.
Okay.
I genuinely do not know why it isn't working, because like right now, okay? So from what I gather, you're supposed to actually add a canvas item material to one of the things, to the thing you do, okay? And they should be going away the moment you put, you know, light only on. That means only if there is light, they are visible.
Well, there is light.
No, there is no light right now. No light source is shining onto them.
Yes, there is.
No, which one?
It's not completely dark.
Yeah, stop. That's the canvas modulate. That one just makes it this is a general how's it called? Wait, is that the problem? Let me just check something. Why is your why? I don't know. Light. Okay.
See? First work on it yourself.
Yes, I know. Save all scenes and still here.
Should I help you with cooking?
A bit would be nice.
What are you searching for specifically?
So okay. Godot with T.
Yeah, but they're always speaking it, not with a T. So what are we searching for?
Basically making enemies disappear without light.
So why don't you just deload the textures?
Okay, no one, you probably don't see this, but okay, do you know how much work that would be?
But it would work, would it?
No.
Well, it wouldn't be visible anymore.
Okay. First off, this would mean I need to make extra scripts.
Also, why would you want them to make them invisible? Just make it darker.
That kind of looks shit though.
You sure?
Yes. I kind of wanted to make it so that enemies are only visible when they are touched by light.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
I mean, it's still fine as it is right now. Like, it would still be more like, you see shades of enemies in the dark.
You don't, because you want to hide them.
Okay, so you think I should... Okay, wait a second. You know what? Here. Completely dark.
Wait.
This is how it looks like now.
Yes. If you want to make enemies like scatter in the darkness, you should give them some small light sources.
You know what? You're actually completely right. Maybe...
Also, that's pretty much how Darkwood does it. That's not a bad game.
You know what? Maybe. I really will just go and remove that. And remove that. And remove that. And save all scenes. And then going here again. And
You should also make the exterior dark.
I will see how I can do that. Maybe that is actually a smart idea to do it like this. Interesting, they're just glitching through right now. Why did it do that twice? No, you're pretty much right. Okay, you know what? If we're doing it like that, that doesn't mean though that I need to probably do. Another gradient texture to do. Almost. First of all, we switch that, please. That one makes more sense. Then the surround light is going to be massively smaller this time. Okay. Okay, so now we should have yeah, problem is just you're not seeing shit right now.
a good flashlight has more this angle.
Yeah, the problem is just for that I would need a texture. And I don't have a texture.
Can you make one?
And technically, I can. Let me just look how this one is now. Well, now you can't see shit, actually. Interesting how the energy is actually like really oh wait, the energy, I wanted to make it more like 1. Okay.
If you give the character a bodysuit in the long run or something, armor, then we can add glowy parts to the armor.
Definitely.
It's probably easier.
Probably, but
Oh, what are you doing there?
I'm just making the light box a lot bigger.
Ooh,
Then I'm making the light a bit less harsh. Upping the energy a bit, because this is the light that's supposed to go frontal. Okay. The general idea works. We still have a problem. It just goes through the walls. So... Ah yeah, shadow on. I completely forgot that. Ah. So now... Yeah, okay, look at this. Now it casts nice shadows. See? Whee! Okay, I know some rough bugs are still here, but... Okay, if I actually make the gradient like this, then it would probably be more... fits more, I would say. Yeah, the problem is really just I need to have the flashlight cone. Otherwise, you know what? Let's look how a point light would work on bullet. Anyway,
Technically, if you make them hit skin, you could just draw lines.
you know the hit scans are actually harder to make.
I don't really care about the hardships of programmers.
Even if it's your girlfriend. Why do you not care about me?
I don't know how to answer that. How about yes and no?
Yes and no. I guess. Can I, radial. There we go. And put this one in the middle. Somewhat. And then please switch to gradient, obviously, and have the bullet do this. Now the bullet is a bit more yellow, so we do some yellow stuff there. Let's see if this works. Yeah. I mean, look at it.
If you just want glowy orbs, that works.
I mean, glowy orbs is one thing. I do think I probably want to have a more intense light source, but I would need to change a few things. First of all, the bullet's sprite, the light intensity and area, but also crucially, the bullet speed has to be drastically increased. Because else it's not going to be these short pops in the darkness. Problem is, I would need a bullet sprite for that.
Yeah.
Would you make me maybe a bullet sprite that is a more modern tracer bullet style? Like a bit more oval shaped?
Bullets are oval shaped?
I mean more pointy, you know, they're like, you know, a bit of triangle. You know what? Let me just put it. Let me just show you.
Show you. Show me. Show me your real bullet.
Show me your real bullet. Okay, no, I want it to be here.
You need to drag it across.
Anyway, bullet. Okay, so, this is how...
Those are in casing or out of...
This is out of the casing. That is what is fired. So, oh yeah, you know what? Here's even with cross sections. God damn it! Thank you, Wikipedia. That's actually very useful.
You can send it to me.
And yeah, by the way, the red tip is actually a thing some do. That is not wrong.
My main problem is the differentiation between in casing and out of casing. They look completely the same to me.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Is there anyone here in casing?
They are not in casing.
Okay.
None of them are in casing.
I couldn't tell you what of them is in casing and out of casing.
Okay,
They're just
okay, those are all in casing, ironically.
all metal cylinders. It's weird.
Yeah, okay, let me actually just show you. Perfect. You know what? Okay, I know. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just put it up on.
What are the first 4 pictures here of the Wikipedia thing you sent to me?
Wait a second.
Round indentation.
Ah, yeah, that's how should I put it? That's sometimes so the casing grips better.
Oh, so that's just
It's stabilization.
It's basically artistic choice.
It's stabilization.
Yeah, but I don't know what they do, so I can't really incorporate that.
From what I remember, it is that wait a second, you know what? I'm putting this up on screen so everyone who's here can learn a little bit about bullets. Okay, first off, I'm doing this and this. So I'm not getting doxed again. Okay. Basically, we have this picture right now here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's basically these are variants of bullets, as they even say here on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You explained that one.
As you can see, this is also a Swiss 7.5 by 55 millimeter. Okay, basically, they have indentations to, on one hand, have better trajectory because air when it's fired, but also from what I remember, that these that how far you can put them in, and that they stick better in the casing.
So those you cannot stick as far in as this one?
Yes.
Are there spiral versions of this?
Actually, no. Why do you want to have a spiral version?
Looks cool.
I know, but
makes no sense. Okay.
Okay. Do you want to know why it doesn't make no sense?
Probably aerodynamics.
Yes, to a degree, but also, basically, the reason you would put basically a spiral pattern on this would be the same as why you put pedals on arrows, stabilization, and you want to get a spin on them. The thing is just
spiral is very spinny, but apparently not.
There's rifling. So there are already the indentions in the gun, and they make the bullet spin, meaning that's what stabilizes.
So they're already spinning, so it's pointless.
Yes, and that's the thing. The rifling is expensive to do because you have to you need to get it right, but then it's stable. While if you would do basically that on every single bullet, it would increase the production cost. While you can see how simple one of these bullets actually is.
Now's the question.
By the way, probably have some fucked up a few things, but yeah. So it is actually interesting if you then look at bullet 2D, that a lot of people draw bullets with the casing. Because this here is a Colt 1911 one.
More importantly, which is what I should look at.
Yeah.
How does a bullet look like when it's fired?
That was again, because if you look at this, by the way, that is the bullet in the casing that a lot of people always make, but only this one up here is the actual bullet. So if you'd actually want to make it make one like that, you would just
something like this.
Basically, yeah, that is actually not wrong. Thank you, Shutterstock. That is not wrong. Yeah, as you can see here, by the way, those are the ones that come on top of the bullet. Right here, they're very small, actually.
These ones are longer. Those ones. There's a small one.
Yeah, because this one is an ACP .45 ACP bullet, which is for certain pistols. It's also designed in that way, so it has a lot of impact damage. What you see up there is
armor piercing.
An FMJ, a full metal jacket, because those, as you can see, are longer. They're pointy tipped, and they have a solid core, because they're supposed to go through things.
So, which bullet do you want?
Do a full metal jacket.
Full metal jacket.
We are adhering to the Geneva Conventions on this channel.
But you're shooting the bad things.
I mean, also, let's just be real here. If you are, if you are actually going to, oh yeah, hey, by the way, that's actually a pretty good overview. Those are all the ones that you can have. There's like the round nose, flat nose, boat tails, Spitzer, and truncated cone. So, those are all Full Metal Jackets, by the way. But I would probably say we're taking the Bowtail or Spitzer one because of one reason. We're fighting robots. I don't think we need hollow point bullets.
I don't know.
Okay, do you know what a hollow point bullet does?
No.
Do you want to know?
Sure.
Okay, hollow point bullets, I think they're already here. So basically, as you can see, they have a hollow point at the top. So if they're hitting something, they're spreading out like this. Pointy. Hey, hello, welcome back. You're talking bullets because Agonia wants to make me a new bullet sprite, and I'm currently educating her how a bullet looks like without the casing. You know what? Maybe you should make me one sprite late one day. Then I can do like maybe a, when you write that the sprites fall out with a clink sound.
I don't know what you mean.
Just a casing sprite.
Oh, you want a casing?
And then I can maybe make a small animation that is always falling out with a bit of physics. But that would be like something at the very, very end. There I definitely would need some help.
And then you had a 0.001% chance of slipping on them.
That would be hard to implement, but very funny. Now, as you can see, hollow point spread out. Like they're specifically made so they just flatten themselves. Which can be nasty because it's basically like that thing will stick in you.
It's a ranged hammer.
The idea is that, yeah, but the idea why they are used is basically when there are a lot of when there are a lot of people, you don't want a bullet to go through all of them. So idea
basically the PR bullets, so that you only maybe kill the people you shoot and not the other ones.
That is the idea. But since already said this channel adheres to the Geneva Convention, I want to point out that these bullets are banned in warfare.
So they're only good for police.
Technically, but also like
because the police doesn't give a fuck about the Geneva Convention.
You know what? Fair point, I guess.
Am I wrong?
Considering how many things they use that are literally banned by the Geneva Convention, it's not wrong. If you're wondering why that is, so the logic, remember kids, it's not a war crime if it's not a war. I couldn't have said it better. That is literally how it is.
I mean, that's why the PR in Gaza is that it's not a war. It's apparently also not a genocide, because that would be illegal. And so that's why they call it a conflict. So they can't breach Geneva Convention.
It's not a genocide because that would be illegal. It's just coming so fucking
really,
much
that's
up.
the reasoning.
It's a thing. It definitely is a thing. Yes. Welcome. This channel gets very political at times. Okay. I want to say a few things though. Okay. First off, I do to a degree get hollow point bullet usage in a quote unquote civilian setting, because again, if there is the idea of, oh, you need to shoot someone and there are multiple people around, you do not want the bullet to just go straight through the guy.
Yeah.
And yeah. However, let's just say a few things. These bullets are banned by the Geneva Convention because they're nasty. Hollow point goes through you. Period. There's just a hole.
You mean full metal?
Okay, sorry. A full metal jacket one just goes right through you. Period. And then there's a hole, and it can be stitched up, and it's fine. This one leaves splinters in your flesh.
What's it made of?
Usually lead still.
Lead poisoning, yay!
Yay! I know. That's, by the way, that is why, in all the TV series, they're like, well, he still has shrapnel from a bullet wound. Yeah, that's not wrong, because again, these, if they were shot with FMJs, wouldn't happen. But, so, like, I get it. Okay? But at some point, we need to ask ourselves, do all these proposed moments where the hollow point bullet would be safer, should they even exist?
No. But I don't know if you can make them not happen.
I would say there will always be some absolute edge fringe cases in any society where sometimes someone would probably be like, huh. But the truth is,
in most cases, you don't need them.
In the absolute this shit should be banned. Just saying. Because, yeah. Why are you firing in a crowd scenario in the first place? Okay. Frankly...
Because the people are protesting the government, and you want to defend the government for some reason. So you need to shoot the people, I guess. That's the logic, right?
Okay. Okay, can I just go and... this is a very American problem, by the way. So I don't know if they... First of all, yeah, by the way, the normal police officer should not have guns. We can talk about a lot of stuff otherwise, but I do think everyone should agree that if Scotland Yard just doesn't hand out pistols to the bobbies, and London is not a crime-ridden city, no matter what some right-wingers say, maybe that should just be standard around the world. I don't know.
That point.
This is the person. But, so the thing is, I know these things are hellholes and shouldn't exist. The American suburb. But also, do you know what all of these houses have in common?
Oh yeah, they would.
They're wood. There is this famous video of this is an American wall. It's made out of paper and air. And the problem is, quite literally, if for some reason, and let's just make an absolute fantasy scenario, you need to, for some reason, to arrest someone who is firing back in an urban environment like this. FMJs would just go... I'm serious, you would kill probably the dogs 5 houses over, and then and all the policemen would be like, hey, the record!
Yeah.
They shoot a lot of dogs!
I see the problem.
Yeah. So I get that, but also again, no. Hey. I love how, and by the way, that is the thing about when people say everything is political. This isn't a joke on you can make everything political. No, the thing is, to a degree, bullets and guns are engineering at the very core point. They are machinery, intricate ones, and I hate to say it, I have a very soft spot for the whole engineering, logistics, and physics behind weaponry. I will totally agree. I would just totally point that out. I just have a soft spot for that. But the thing is, the moment you step out of that, it's always, okay, why FMJ? Why Hollow Point? Why is one banned by Geneva? Why do people advocate for the banned one in urban scenarios anyway? And then you go down a rabbit hole on why these things are have to actually be debated and like, because there's just more than that, and it's just a bullet, and that's like.
Try to get back to your programming.
By the way, you should do the one with the red tip. That's a tracer round.
Is this pointy enough?
You know what? This is fine.
That's fine for now.
That's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I can do right now a lot. Did a bunch of stuff anyway. Oh yeah, right. I could actually update the sprite. Not that I think about it. But yeah, just wrap this up. Even something like a bullet has to be thought about. And this is why I said I want to have FMJs for 2 reasons, by the way. First of all, fuck hollow point. If we do, I know I'm currently using Contra sprites, but hopefully one day we have our own protagonist sprite. And just so you know, bullet list, muscular girl. Muscular girl protagonist with like a buzz cut, okay? No buzz cut.
I'm not sure you will see the buzz cut from this perspective. There will probably be a helmet.
Probably. We should definitely get some artwork though to promote it. That's a very important thing then.
In the long run.
But also, you know, she's gonna use Full Metal Jacket because she doesn't break the Geneva Convention. On the other hand, again, oh hey, wait. She's fighting Robot. Hello. Godot, are you crashing right now? Crashing on me, Godot.
Maybe. Something? Interesting bug you have there.
Yeah, yes, I am waiting for Godot. It's working again. Oh.
Vulkan errors! And drivers. Drivers Vulkan rendering device driver Vulkan.
Something is currently very broken in the one we have, but all scenes are saved.
Yeah, you saved the error.
You know what? No, girl. Oh, wait a sec. Sorry. What are your pronouns? Shit.
Yeah, you should ask that first.
Yes, I'm way too much in emotions. Okay, she, her. Good. Then.
Yay, you did it right.
Yay. So, yeah, girl. Okay, it is actually right to still say with those pronouns. I shouldn't assume stuff. Just be cringe. This is a cringe inclusive zone. Paint. I am gonna use some paint. It's not paint, it's actually GIMP. We're balling on a budget on this channel. Ooh. Okay, Should probably actually update that one. So look at this absolutely magnificent laser that I made. That I definitely don't need that much anymore. So I generally just think I should just go and be like, yeah.
You know what's still unfair?
Huh?
Me doing the sprites while being partially colorblind. I'm still unsure what color this is.
Which one?
All of them.
Metal.
There's,
More of a brass thing.
it's not a color. That's a metal. Or maybe it is a color, I don't know.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Maybe something like this. Maybe a bit more this.
That's fine. I mean, that's just red, yes.
That's not red.
That's a red. That's red
That's
color.
not red.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you meant the tip. Maybe a bit darker.
Darker.
A bit more darker.
So back here.
Yeah. Let's go back to Godot. Da, 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 da. Oh, I think we have the Vulkan rendering. Okay. I have no idea how how I'm supposed to fix that one actually.
This is shape good.
It's a fine shape. It just probably needs a bit of.
Yeah, need detail. I know. I'm just talking about the shape.
The shape is fine, yeah. No, the shape is fine. I don't think.
I had it like this before.
Might be better. I think that's better.
Okay.
I mean, at least Godot isn't crashing, but
Now you need to debug.
I have no idea what this means.
Google it.
The thing is, just I need to wait for the Godot engine to happen anyway.
Why?
It's stuck again.
Doesn't matter. Google the error.
Now, if it ever gets unstuck, then, but okay.
If you figure out the error, you know what to do when it isn't stuck anymore.
it works again. Okay, actually already almost perfect. So that's the sprite 2D.
I'm looking at some tutorials right now.
Oh yeah, this one. That's good. Save all scenes. So apparently something with the renderer, and I need to probably find out that myself. But so if I start it now. Okay, there is the laser coming, and there we go. Perfect. Much better now. You can at least see the laser. Okay. When it's really hard at work. Damn. You know what? I think if I'm looking at the script here, I'd rather probably try something like 1000 speed. See if that works. You know what? We can probably amp this up to 2000. That's one of the interesting things in terms of game dev. Sometimes it's legitimately just
Yes.
that is literally just you change a bunch of values and the result is completely different, and that's cool. So much is just smoke and mirrors, if you ask me. In a positive sense, by the way. We just double the numbers until it feels right. I mean, why not? it worked. See? And now I just probably need to bump up the energy of the bullet a bit. Make it probably a bit more of a reddish, yellowed orange tony. Tony-wony. Then make the texture scale bigger and... Almost. Okay, a bit brighter though, so just... How about that?
Okay.
Okay, honestly, a bit weird, do I feel, but mostly right now I would say, since we're opting for we play in the dark.
Nightcore.
Nightcore is a little bit different.
In the dark, hopefully.
Actually, it's just very high pitched.
So it should be played in the dark.
What? Why?
High-pitched things happen in the dark. On private.
What? You know what? That goes onto your out of context account. Because I don't even know what it means. High pitched things happen in the dark or in private. I guess. I mean, absolute major insights into the human state of mind. Okay, so the thing is, I kind of did this. Okay. You get a point light, and you get a point light, and sure, so something like here, and we're gonna do the gradient texture again. Then we go into here. Again, switch to gradient. Interpolation. We want no. Please no. fill radial. This go here. This get small. Then I do want to be a bit you kind of in the center here. That sounds good. Then we do want to have something red. Yes. Add the energy, please, to 3. That should be fine. And let's see how this looks like. Kind of how I want it to be, actually. Good. Then we get the we definitely get your texture scale maybe to 1.5 better. That might just make the trick. And then we go into the script, and then we say arming stop. We just say boop server light. What was it again? Yes. Server light. Process would disable. Okay, so if we go now in again. Ah yeah. Already. I am stupid that I didn't do that. Okay, now it should work. It's on ready. Maybe I need to put some blinking in, but okay. Interesting. But wait a second. It is still there. Oh. Wait. Wrong command. Holy shit, that's a good looking bullet.
Not animated yet.
Okay, girl. Okay. I respect your dedication.
I have no idea what you mean.
And now it's off. There we go. Okay, you know what? At least the server now has a red dot. So at least in the light, in the dark, you can see where to go. We made this much more horror based.
The direction in which it is going.
I guess. Hardcore action in the dark. They're gonna be sweat and tears and blood.
What?
What? Oh. I am kind of amazed that you're doing this relatively fast.
This makes a contrast, at least. How do I do all of this again? Learning things. You do not need to wait for me. I take a while.
It's okay. The problem is just I'm kind of just sitting here being like, okay, thinking of what I can still do with the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Because the darkness is okay, so the hardest part would probably be to get moving dots onto the roller ball.
Mm-hmm. Where you would need always 3 light sources if you want to light up those. And they need to with the animation.
I kind of have a dumber idea how to solve that. And I don't know if this is doable.
Right.
No, I need your help.
Why?
Okay, the idea is that you just cut out the center parts or so, or the parts that should glow up, and make them basically just see-through. There's no texture. And then I just put a bright light source beneath the sprite and limit it to exactly this area beneath the sprite. So when it rolls, it just doesn't the light automatically.
The idea is not bad, but you have to wait here.
Yeah, that's the problem. You're doing the bullet, and I think when we have the bullet, we are already very far in. I would say that did some good progress. Da, 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 da.
Okay, how do I add more of you? There. So
I wouldn't have thought of that. I mean, yeah, I think in the I think the biggest hurdle to overcome when making stuff is at least on a very basic sense is how do you imagine things work versus how can you bullshit them? Because like if I learned one thing over the years, then that the best methods in game dev, and I do personally very much think that this is becoming a lost art, is the fact that, especially with advancing technology, a lot of people keep making. I keep thinking, oh, we need to simulate things. Like, because again, if you think about, moving lights, okay? We think of they should be individual light sources because in reality, they would be individual light sources. But this is a video game. Like, as I always keep referring it to like a film set or a theater stage, you do not work like real life to make it happen. And then you have stuff like, a lot of games nowadays were like, oh, we need to make like amazing cloth physics, etc. And then you have like, then you have like Ghost of Tsushima there with like and you're like with like its clove system, and you're like, damn, this looks amazing, and and it's always perfect in the wind and nice, and
You still haven't looked up how to import from Sprite, right?
I don't think so, actually. Yeah.
Maybe you should look.
Okay, you know what? I will do that in a second. I just want to. Okay, you know
Actually
what?
said look.
Oh wow! Holy shit! Why did you go overboard with that?
It's not overboard.
Hey, girl!
The bullet.
Preferable relying. Absolutely, yes. But like import from Sprite.
I think you should look the videos up actually.
Yeah, you know what? I will do that in a second. I just want to
show something?
Yeah, I want to show something first. Because like, okay, so Ghost of Tsushima, close physics. You're like, okay, look at how that cloth is nicely animated, or like how, you run. They should be running. Wait a second. Yeah. You're like, damn, that's some impressive clothes physics, right? I hate to break it to you. There are no physics involved in this system.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the reason why none of these ever clip or have problems like Bloodborne or all the other games that do clove physics as a simulation is they just don't have a simulation. Sucker Punch just sat down, hand animated the capes, and then just literally made a bunch of prompts like, whoop, it's this state now, so play this animation. And
basically they simulated already the physics to some degree, or they wanted it to.
They pre-animated it.
Yeah.
It's baked
and
animation.
And then they're just saying, this much wind, play this animation.
Yes, that's it. That's literally fucking it. There is no physics involved, which saves them insane amounts of it saves them insane amounts of resources and just processing power, as it should be. Exactly. It's the same when people are like, oh, but ray tracing. We have never made any meaningful advance in lighting technology with ray tracing. In fact, ray tracing is regressing lighting. Because, by the way, if you look at Ghost of Tsushima, it doesn't look ray tracing. It doesn't use ray tracing. What it does use is a pretty good light engine, popping colors, and God rays. Shit we've used in the 2000s. It doesn't need that. Okay, so apparently I need a plugin though.
Yeah, I told you already. Because I looked it up a while
Stop
ago.
doing ray tracing. We don't. The world has moved past.
The need for ray tracing?
Yeah.
Unless we have like a really big leap in computing power, there's really no need for it.
Yeah. Oh, I can't use it. Basically, I would need to have Sprite installed already.
Oh, and since it's not a game, it's not shared in a Steam library.
Yes.
So you would need to buy Sprite as well.
Let me just check how expensive it is. Years of ray tracing, yet no real world use found for higher than baked lighting. That is actually true. Here's the thing though. I will defend ray tracing, or at least RTX. I like the technology in stuff like map editors and builders. Like for example, the reason when you open up Hammer 2, you can actually just put light sources and see how it works in real time in the editor is due to that, which is really fucking useful and handy.
So it's useful for things the average player will never see.
Yeah, it's literally just good to optimize workflow. Everything else, no. No, no, no. Like, oh, but it looks nice.
The Brite.
The Brite. Okay. Is it even? It's $70 right now.
You have the money.
Technically, but even then, I would need to basically import your files, and it's like.
Yes, you would need to import my files. That's what it's about.
Let me check again, by the way, if it's now actually doable, by the way, software.
Or tools.
No.
Tools.
I am very much don't think this is tools. No, that's just it's software stuff. I don't. Why is software not shared? Damn it, Steam.
Yeah, it's software. Sorry.
Okay. Technically, we have it, but
not on.
Okay, you know what? I will look more into how you can set up Sprite and stuff. Just send me the files first, and then I can finish up the bullet today.
You cannot, because I will then save it under .asprite, and you can't use that without the plugin.
What?
I have 3 layers in here. I cannot send you that really in.
Can't you just put them as like 3 PNGs?
Just at least 6. But I can try.
Please, what?
There are 3 layers and 2 frames. Let me try. See if
yeah.
if it helps. A PNG, right? That's
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't support layers. Let's see if we can. Yeah, technically it should be possible.
Yeah, ray tracing is just like. I mean, here's the thing. The thing about the thing about ray tracing is that it technically allows for accurate mirrors, because mirrors always have been
Faked.
like a lot of times. They have been just fucking faked, which is cool. And frankly, the whole, oh look, the floor is so shiny, it reflects everything above it. Oops, it's just the whole floor. The floor is just transparent and the whole room is flipped upside down. That tech is just better because it does basically the same with less resources. Oh wait.
Does that work?
Maybe that's room.
Ah.
You on the wrong person. What you would confuse the hell out of him if you just sent a Scottish guy random PGs and like what?
Okay, then we go it on a long way because my Discord doesn't allow me to drag and drop shit anymore.
This is sustainable. What?
There you go.
Is that supposed to be ironic? Okay, yeah.
There. They look ugly now because...
What?
I don't know.
Great. I mean, they don't...
It just happens when you upload 16 pixel sprites.
You cannot render scenes 2 times anymore. It would be idiotic. It's still better than ray tracing. Genuinely, it's still better. There we go. Let's put new bullets in. Yeah, it is really resource intensive in comparison. Like, really fucking resource intensive. Okay, we have to wait for Godot again.
What's the problem with Godot right now?
I don't know. Something with the Vulkan renderer.
Well, that was your job to figure out.
Actually, no. If you just have a scene literally flip like all the models beneath, that is just simpler. That's factually simpler and easier to render. Because then you don't need to actually do all the ray tracing programming thing, which is... It is. That's why devs keep doing it. But like also, I want to just point out, this isn't used in a lot of places anyway, because like, I don't know which what you think is used usually, but like this is usually, you know, oh, the floor is really shiny in that room, so we flip the room. That's that. Not, you know, oh, we replicate the whole fucking city, and then it's like, do you really want to have a game set in New York with all the shiny glass skyscrapers? Use ray tracing.
I just tried that.
Oh yeah, remember Crysis 2 trying that and then just be like, whoa, wait, this isn't working. That is so fucking, that was so fucking funny. Like, no shit, that happened.
So you wanted to import stuff.
Real-time rendering scenes 2 times of. Yeah, that's what they still do. That's still easier. I think you're really unaware of the actual resource draw. And something broke.
I told you to look it up.
I did. The problem is I didn't find anything. People had other Vulkan errors. I really do not know what my problem is. Okay, but okay, it's back again. What the hell is going on here? Okay, so you two, please. We're going down and put you in the SFX folder.
Oh, why in the SFX folder?
Just because it's
Make a bullet folder full of bullets.
Right now they're in the sound effect folder. You know what? You're right.
Just click on them both. Click on them both. Right click, move, and you can tell them where to go. Open art.
Wait, create folder.
Not above the art folder, no.
Create folder. Bullets.
See, and then you can just tell them to move.
Move there. Okay, fair point. Got hi bot and buy bot.
Re-importing assets.
But then again, I will also say that realistic lighting is like. I'm sorry.
Who needs that?
From an artistic standpoint, stencil shadows have not been beaten yet. I'm very sorry. And it's kind of ironic, especially
if we ever get to the point of hyper-realistic simulationist VR games being a thing, because they will not have a big market share.
Oh.
Then you could play your RPG character in first person while being blinded by the sun and the reflection of the snow with realistic lighting. Sure.
You know, if I want to be blinded by the fucking sun, I just boot up Battlefield. Might as well do that in a bit.
Takes a long time.
It does. Something is weird.
I think you need to prioritize your troubleshooting.
I will definitely look that up before the next stream, because I switched to a new Godot version, so that might be the problem actually. Or I need to update the Vulkan driver.
That might be it.
That could genuinely be the problem. Huh. Which makes me wonder. Anyway. But yeah, when it comes to lighting, I do think, I really think we kind of optimized already, because to a degree, you do not want to have realistic lighting. Having better lighting is actually still viable. Like, I do think one of the best examples for that, and I hate to say it, you know, that having better options for rendering stuff is actually an upside.
Yeah, it's a dead driver, probably, by the way.
It's a dead driver? Okay, I mean, at least most of the stuff is... Oh, okay, now... Okay, we're here. Okay, good. Now we have a sprite 2D. We don't want anymore because we want and the mated sprite 2D.
Mm-hmm.
Sprite frames, new sprite frames. Okay, wait. How do you do that again? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Interesting that they are different.
They are?
From what I have, a bit. See? The yellow dots on the...
Oh yeah, they're definitely a bit off. I wonder how that happened.
Well,
we can fix that another time.
First we try if it looks okay.
It's
I'm wondering how that happened though. Yeah, it saved them wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you know what? Let's just see how this works in game. Sorry, Bullet. You need to be tuned down to 500 again, so I can see if the sprite is aligned correctly. It is not. Wow. I'm happy I found that one. So, let's just make... No, I don't want to be at 20. I don't want to be at a fucking... Don't make it an Aussie. Okay, okay. That works. Actually, it has a bit of a problem here, but we can fix that.
Yeah, I tried saving it again, just as PNGs. It has the same error compared to the original, so...
Might have to use iSprite, actually. Okay, hey, that is some pretty good progress, actually, for... Wow, we've been at it for 3 hours.
Roughly.
Roughly. 2.5. Next time, okay, so the things for next time is I need to update Vulkan. Probably should install, update Vulkan, install the Asprite thing, maybe get Asprite myself.
I think that's kind of necessary for it, or... Well, there's a free version, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And then also, crucially, I need to learn how to make a light texture.
I have no idea what it is, but it sounds intriguing.
What? It's not hard. Look, basically, right now, this is the light I have, okay? Basically, you can have a black and white gradient texture that you slot in, that if it has a cone, the light would follow that cone.
So you just need to make a cone shape.
Basically. So I need to figure out how to do that.
Well...
You know, I'm genuinely just slightly pissed.
Worst case scenario, you just copy the same light texture over and over again with a 0.1 degree change and just just shorten the end so that it fits in the center, and then you have a cone.
That would probably be bad.
It would work, it would just be stupid.
It would be very stupid, actually. You know what annoys me really badly? That I can't just take those two ends and separately, pinch them, draw them to the center, pinch them together. I guess that's the other thing with you're looking at why ray tracing isn't worth it. Yeah. I feel like actually more games are coming around to that. Question, since I started later, should we still slot one of those usual I just do some pew pew to end out afterwards and we yap a bit?
Your choice.
I mean, we still have some stuff to talk about ray tracing and gay shit. Depending on how the chat feels, we can definitely talk about gay shit. But, holy shit, I am pretty happy with all of this. So, yeah. Okay, so everyone who watches this on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Everyone else, just stay here. We will be right back with some pew pew and talking. Yep, we will be right back. Just reload the page as usual. If you're new to this, I always do this, so things it's just nicer to upload. So see you in a second. Bye.